The hats I have the most of are berets. I own 20 of them in 12 different shades. They're the easiest to organize because they stack like pancakes. They're great for bad hair days. I can wear them to work. All of them are washable except for a velvet one. I wear them above my ears, but I can pull them down if I get cold. They are woven or knit, often wool, sometimes cotton or acrylic. Berets are also called beanies, tams, or tam o' shanters. The cloche is another favorite hat. Invented by French milliner Caroline Rabou in 1908, it became wildly popular in the U.S. in the 1920s. It experienced a revival in the 1960s as the bucket hat. It can be made from any material, and therefore some are washable and some are not. I have 7, and mine are in the categories of hats that can be crumpled, traveled with, worn on bad hair days, and okay for work. They cover the ears. The cap has been popular as a men's style since the 19th century. It's good for bad hair days and for travel, but it's not good for work and it's not washable because it's lined. It doesn't cover the ears, but it's okay to wear it inside or outside, day or night. It's also known as the newsboy, the fisherman, the golfer, and the Jay Gatsby. Furry hats are fun. They can be worn day or night. But they're not washable, whether the fur is real or fake, and they're not good for work. They are good for travel, and they cover the ears. Most of the time, they're worn outside. Outdoor utilitarian hats are boring, but they're a necessary evil to get you through winter. They're washable, but they're not good for work. They do cover the ears, and they're worn mostly outside and can be worn day or night. Animal hats are strange, fun, and silly. They are not safe for work. They're made of all kinds of fabric, so they're questionably washable. They're easy for travel and they cover the ears. They're mostly worn at night, at music festivals. Wide brimmed hats make me feel like a lady. They are not washable, they are not good for work, and they're hard to travel with, but they do cover the ears. They're usually worn outside and they're mostly worn during the daytime. Because I live in a town full of real cowboys and cowgirls, I don't take myself too seriously when I'm wearing a cowboy hat. They're not washable, they're not good for work, they're not that great for travel. They halfway cover the ears and they're mostly worn outside. Turbans are mysterious hats that have been worn in many cultures for centuries. They're not that great for work. They're questionably washable. They do cover the ears and they can be worn day or night. Hats made with bird bits are for special occasions or for making a special occasion out of a bad hair day. They are not washable, they are not good for work, and they're difficult for travel because they require boxes and storage space. They can be worn indoors or out, day or night. Hats with veils or nets follow all the same rules as hats with feathers. Both are under great threat from house cats when out of their boxes. While feathered hats are formal but fun, veiled hats tend to be formal but somber. Some of my hats don't fit neatly into any categories. They're outliers, like the elf hat. And then there's this mod hat from the 1960s. It's a little different. And then there's the steampunk hat that you attach with a stick. And then I call this one Little Red Riding Hood's a hippie. Then there's my top hat. And then there's this headband that's sort of a hat, but really a headband.